back to Giovanna Designs. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for being here again. I appreciate you guys. Either way, if you consider subscribing, that would be pretty awesome. I am just this close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is going to be super cool for me. And I'm going to do a giveaway for you. So stay tuned for that information. Anyway, so what are we doing today? If you saw the last video, you'll know the whole backstory of a lovely lady named Crystal, who I've done a piece for before. She called me and asked me to do a piece for her family for Christmas. One big one for her, and then 4 for each of her kids, based on the color of all of their eyes, which is a really, really cool concept. So go and watch that video. I'll tell you the whole backstory. So what we're doing today is the piece for all of the kids. So what I decided to do was 4 12 by 12 canvases and put them together. You'll see the way it's set up. I'm going to smush them all together as if they were a big 24 by 24. I'm actually going to do a very similar piece to what I did for Crystal, but then when we pull them apart, each child will then have a piece that's reminiscent of Mom's, but also unique in the sense that it's not a circle Dutch pour anymore at that point. Now each individual panel will have the center of the Payne's gray over here and the flare happening almost on a diagonal. So they're each going to have a unique piece, but also have a piece of Mom. And so I thought that was a really cool concept. So what I'm actually working with today is something I haven't used before, but it looked like a really great idea. They're called paint pouring canvases, and they're stiffer, if you can hear this. It's almost like it's a support piece on the back, like that. See, it's not exactly cardboard. I don't know if it's called masonite board, but yeah, it just says support panel. But it's a hard board, so you get a real even surface, and you won't get any bowing of the canvas if you're going to use, a heavy resin, or if you're really going to be pouring, and tilting, and it's going to be a lot of paint on there. Sometimes the canvas doesn't hold up really well with that. I don't usually have that problem because I'm doing Dutch pours, but if you're doing different kind of pouring methods, then, check this out because it might be a good option for you. As far as color goes, yeah, I went over all of the colors in the last video, but again, if you didn't see that video, I'm going to just run through them super fast for you now. So I've got Arteza, Aztec Gold, Amsterdam Bronze. These two, I did it again! Are you serious? I did that in the last video. The same exact, this just doesn't want to stay in my hand, that's all. Same exact bottle too, just slipped right out of my hand onto the table. I'm a mess, what can I tell you? Okay, so I've got all of my different blues and grays to kind of complement the colors of her family's eyes. So we've got Arteza Pearl Glacier Blue. I've got Amsterdam Sky Blue Light for the real light blues. For the mediums, I've got Golden. This is not, I can't tell you what name this is. I've got about 10 different colors of blue in here that I just mixed together. This is Blick Metallic Teal. I've got Decoart Extreme Sheen in Sapphire, Golden in Titan Green Pale, and I made a custom blue gray. And then for the base color, I made a custom gray green. Again, can't you tell you what's in this one? It's a bunch of different mixes of both of the golden colors, a little black, a little white, a lot of black, a lot of white, some gray in there. I think I stuck some silver in there at one point. I do know that, I forgot to mention it last time, I put in the Artist Loft medium, God, I do this all the time, iridescent medium? And every time I have to go back and grab it, right? Yes, iridescent medium. I threw some of this in here because I didn't want it to be too flat of a gray for the base. So it just added a little sheen to it, made it really cool looking. So, but I forgot to tell you guys that last time. All right, so that is what we're doing for the base. Okay, so same as last time, I'm just going to put the music on for you, blast my music in the background, and zone out into this piece, and wish me luck, because this is going to be something unique that I haven't done before, and I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. The last one was really, I worked real hard at that last one, and it just worked back and forth to make it exactly the way I wanted. It came out beautiful. I'm so thrilled with the way it's drying. It's just deepening a little bit in the center. It does not spread out and morphed into the colors, which, you know that was possible, but I didn't expect it. So it's drying beautifully. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out and how each piece is going to be its own little unique piece and yet be cohesive with the whole unit. Yeah, okay, so let's get going. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry it was with a reflection. There's no way to avoid that. But I wanted to show it to you guys resin because I wanted you to see all the gorgeous sparkle. Now, here's what I was talking about. Do you see the way that the colors are not the same as when I painted it? That super bright pink that was the prism pour turned into this deep, beautiful eggplant color. All of the light, see, I'm getting that reflection, I'm sorry. All of those lighter blues turned into darker blues. The white turned into a light blue. So what seemed to have happened is that the Payne's gray soaked into the top colors. And I love it, and it's gorgeous. It's just not what I painted. It's not what we started with. But I wanted to show you just the beautiful, beautiful primary elements. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this properly. You never can really see it on camera the way that I see it in person. But do you see as I'm moving too fast, do you see all that crazy sparkle? The whole piece is sparkling. There we go. Now you can see it. The whole piece is sparkling like that. It's absolutely stunning. It's deep and mysterious and beautiful and sparkly. It's just awesome. I love it. So this is what I mean. Do you see that purple? That wasn't purple. That was the prism pour, that hot orchid. And it morphed because it soaked in and mixed with the back color of the Payne's gray. And the same thing with the tops. So interesting. Now this is why it was an experiment, right? Because we didn't know how it was going to react or what it was going to do. So this is super exciting to see this. And I may be doing, this is a maybe, but I may be doing a collab with somebody pretty soon and doing a few more of these pieces. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be pretty cool. And I don't want to say who yet because it's not 100%. But it's exciting. All right, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. It came out really, really beautiful. I just have to tell you, try this. Try this on your own. Just understand that it's not going to stay the way you paint it. And, be open to the possibilities of whatever may come and whatever may happen. Don't be tied down to, exactly the idea of what you've got on the canvas. And see what happens when it dries. Because it's really beautiful outcome. All right, that's it. Let's get straight to the painting. Talk about stressful. Oh my gosh. I'm so pleased with the way it came out. But, you know, another battle. I think these are the only ones that I'm going to ever want to do like this. I'm kidding. I'll do them again because I'm a glutton for punishment. And they came out beautiful and I love them. So I really, really love the idea that, you know, each one of the 4 kids is going to have one that is individual and unique, but part of, you know, the whole piece and reminiscent of the one that Mom has. And then look at my little baby cell family. That's a big one. Isn't that cute? I just love it. I can't help it. I do. I love all the details. I celled up a lot on this one. Look at these edges. Came out so pretty. A lot more than Mom's. So, I like that it's like that. It's a little more unique. You know, it's not exact replica of Mom's piece. But, isn't that cool? Look at that bronze little burst on the edge. Love that. But each one of them has all those like that. Little bronze within the blue. And then the swoops. Each one of them has those really unique features in it and details. And yet, like I said, it's just, it is part of the whole. So, I love the idea that it's for a family. I just think that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. For Christmas, especially. I'm a sucker for Christmas. Look at that cool little webbing paste. Isn't that awesome? It's so unique. So now, I wonder if Crystal's going to just randomly pick one for each child, or if there's going to be a reason why she chooses one versus the other for each kid. I don't know. She'll have to decide which one represents each child the best, I guess, and their own family. So, as I said before, ooh, look at that little cell family. Isn't that cute? And as I said before in the last piece, this was a commission. You know that by now. But I can make a replica of anything that you see on my Instagram. Obviously, it won't be exact replica, but it's going to be something reminiscent of the style. And then you can do it in your own colors for your own home. And yeah, so shoot me an email at giovannadesigns@gmail.com. And check out my Instagram. It's at giovannadesigns. If you see anything there, just send me an email. We can talk about that specific one, or if you want to do one that's that style, just with different colors, you know, we can go through that too. All right, well, that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go take a hot bath and soak my back. I hope you have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye.